Alon, Wasalon, you with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter. Read from Ramses, Volume 1, Series 1, The Son of Light. Look, I went and researched a little bit about his brother. His brother, Shinnah, and the way it's spelled in this book, you got what I'm saying? The Son of Light is not the way it's spelled. If you was to research it, and the way it is spelled when you research it is Chenar. Chenar. I believe it's that way it was, the Chenar. But anyway, not a lot of information. I mean, not a lot of information. That's you know you probably got to go up under SETI 1 and ask Google name SETI 1 children. You get what I'm saying? I believe he had a good 6 of them, 7 of them. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken. But it does not really tell you about the death. It does not tell you nothing that he has done in this there's really no contributions to this civilization. You understand what I'm saying? To this culture, to this legacy, to this dynasty. Next, I don't understand SETI 1 dying at 44 years old. Then you go somewhere else that tells you SETI 1 died at 39. But it does really open your eyes up, and it tells you that SETI was battling with the Nubians. SETI was battling with, I think it was like in his time of his rule, SETI 1 was in conflict with a good 4 different cultures. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to say the Nubian culture was different because anytime you're going against your own culture, you're inside your culture, but you're going against your own culture, there's things you don't see right. So there's a difference in your culture. There's a difference in your thinking. There's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? So I say this to you once again. That tastes good. That's refreshing. You with the nasty pastor. We're going to dive into this reading. And don't stop researching. Don't stop, understanding that there's trickery in everything. Understanding that those that may look like you, walk like you, live where you live, struggle may look like it look. They ain't always for you. You get me? They're not always for the culture. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention to the questions that's being asked. Pay attention to whether people are trying to figure out, are you greedy? Whether people are trying to show another community or show a program of funding why there's no funding in your community. Why, the funding get lesser and lesser. You understand what I'm saying? You really getting what I'm saying? Let's think before we speak. Let's really stand on meaning what you speak out your mouth. I don't feel there's not a lot I've said that I don't mean. I don't care if it's social media. I don't care if it's a face-to-face verbal conversation. And there's one more thing I want to address, you know what I mean? I don't understand you elderly people. When I hear you call people boy, I don't get you. That lets me know you can't be of the black culture. And I had a conversation with this man yesterday. I said, I'm a grown man. I'm 55 years old. Please don't call me boy. And I like what let me say it this way. I liked and I didn't like what he said, but I could understand it. he has never let that slave mentality go. There was nobody around that checked him ever in his life, so he is set in the stigmatism of the slave master calling you boy and you accepting this. You understand what I'm saying? He's stuck in that. You get it? And he have never tried to change that about himself. You got what I'm saying? This what this man, he didn't say that part. He said the part about the stigma. You get what I'm saying? The stigma of that. You get it? And I get him. I get him. I get him 100%. You know what I mean? Because if don't nobody educate you, then you're going to go on through your life thinking everything you say and do is just, and it's not. You get what I'm saying? There are people out here that is real adamant about words, because words have meanings and actions that go with them. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? The first thing anyone do is test your knowledge, and when your knowledge don't add up to you being of wisdom, now you a dum-dum. Now you stupid. Now it's time to see what else I can take from you. Now it's time to go ahead on and behead you. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's time to shut you up. You get it? You understand? People been stopped having sympathy for people. You understand what I'm saying? That went out the door back in the 70s and the 80s. You get it? People have sympathy for babies. Who have sympathy for a man or a woman over 50, 60, or 70 years old? Still talking ignorant, walking ignorant. They are a poster board of ignorancy in the black community. Come on. I made this intro a little long because we ain't got a long read, you know what I mean? And from what I'm seeing, I think I got about another 9 minutes. And this probably will take up 9 minutes. So let's dive in and finish up. I believe this will be chapter 10. The hyena would be force-fed. Its fatty liver was considered a delicacy, and although the process was full of pitfalls, some breeders still kept trying. Other animals were tagged for temples. They would be offered to the gods, then consumed by humans. The hunters had all regrouped at their point of departure, with the exception of Prince Ramses and his driver. The scribe in charge of the expedition made anxious inquiries. Waiting was out of the question. A chariot should be dispatched to search for them. But in which direction? If anything happened to the prince, it could mean the end of his career. Ramses might not have the brightest future in store for him, but his disappearance would not go unnoticed. The scribe and 2 hunters stayed behind until mid-afternoon, while the rest of the party hurried back to the valley with the game, alerting the desert patrol as they went. Fidgeting, the scribe composed a report on a plaster tablet, scraped it off, began again, then gave up. There was no hiding behind official language. No matter how carefully he phrased it, 2 men had gone missing, and one was the king's younger son. Then he thought he spied a silhouette moving slowly through the noonday sunlight. Optical illusions were commonplace in the desert, so he asked the 2 hunters to have a look. They agreed that it seemed to be a human walking in their direction. Step by step, the outline grew clearer. Ramses survived. You get me? Ramses had survived. Look, it ain't your time to go to whom we pray to call you home. You get it? We're to fight through every tribulation, through every struggle. You get what I'm saying? Put your gloves on. Put your big panties on. Put your big boxers on. Put your boots on. Lace them up tight. You get it? Even when you think life is getting ready to get easy, it's not. Because the next day you're going to witness something that you're not going to understand because you're fixated on life being great. Life looking like it's on an up spiral. No. You know, one thing that I liked about this speaker said yesterday, you know, it would be nice that when you're out here basically doing good deeds, you're being rewarded for your deeds. You understand what I'm saying? I really liked that. And the way of America now, you're out here, you're doing good deeds and you're not being rewarded. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? Because see, man, you're looking for a reward from man. You can't get a reward from man. Not man on this rock. You're not going to get a reward from man. You understand? Your promised eternal life. Your promised happiness after the storm. Wake up. Stop wanting everything now. Get that mentality up out your head. Stop thinking this is the last dimension your reality is going to live in it. Because it's not. It's not the last dimension. You understand what I'm saying? This is your second dimension. You can either go on to the third dimension or you can go on back home to the first dimension. You make your mind up, you make your choice up. But I just ask you take yourself and stop trying to take others with you. Do that. Do that right there. You want to die? Kill yourself. Yeah, I said kill yourself because I'm tired of motivating you. I'm tired. Your mamas are tired. You understand me? People tired of motivating people because it ain't nothing coming out of it. You got what I'm saying? It's time to realize a spade is a spade. I'm tired of looking at a dog and calling it a cat. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? I'm tired of looking at your pit bull and you want me to be friendly towards your pit bull when your pit bull on any given day would eat you. You understand what I'm saying? Would eat you. Once you show that pit bull you have no loyalty in you, that pit bull is going to strike you. It's a known fact. You get me? It's a known fact. Go read the statistics. Go read the how to put it, the makeup, the mindset, and yes, dogs have a mind. Go read about the mindset of a pit bull. You understand me? You get it? You feel me? I'm gonna say this to you once again, you know what I mean? Wake up. Wake your babies up. Buckle up. Pull your belt tight. Understand who around you in your surroundings. Understand who is for you in your surroundings. And it's time to move on from the wicked. It's time to move on from the negative things that pull you down every day. It's time to move on. Pack it up, walk away. Look, you've been with the Nasty Pastor. I'm out, I love you.